Wind currents. In the previous video, I have told you that the wind is the moving air and it depends on the difference in air pressure in two regions. Air moves from the region of high pressure to the region of low pressure in the atmosphere. This difference in air pressure is created by uneven heating or unequal heating on the earth. The region where the air rises, an area of low pressure is created, while the region where the air is sinks, an area of high pressure is created. Here in this diagram you can see that warm air rises and moves to the sky, and there warm air cools and sinks to the earth, and cooler air moves in. That means it goes to the place where the warm air is risen and it is gone. The uneven heating of earth takes place in two situations. The first one is uneven heating between the equator and the poles, and the second one is uneven heating of land and water. First, let us discuss the first one, that is uneven heating between the equator and the poles. The region of the earth which is close to the equator of the earth gets the maximum heat from the sun. Therefore, the air in these regions gets warm and rises up. The cooler air from the region of up to 30 degrees latitude belt on either side of the equator moves or rushes towards the equator and replaces the warm air. This makes the wind to blow from north and south directions towards the equator. At the poles, the air is colder than at latitudes about 60 degrees. Here in this diagram, you can see that sun rays fall directly in the equator and makes the air warm, and when the air is heated, it moves up or rises up, creating a region of low pressure. Then the air from the surrounding rushes to its place, and then the colder air from the poles rushes to the surrounding. Now the second one, uneven heating of land and water. During summer, the earth near the equator warms faster than the water in the oceans. The air above the land gets warmer and rises up, creating a low pressure area. So the wind flows from the oceans towards the land. As you have already learned this in land bridge and sea bridge. These winds carry a lot of moisture with them and bring rain. These rain bearing winds are called as the monsoon winds. Here the word monsoon is taken from the Arabic word mosam, which means season. Here in this diagram, you can see the direction of wind in summer season. During winter, the direction of the wind gets reversed. The wind blows from the land to the sea due to the difference in air temperature between the land and sea. This happens because during winter the land cools down faster than the water in the oceans, and the temperature of the water in the ocean is higher than that of land. The warm air over the ocean rises up, creating a region of low pressure, and cooler air from the land rushes towards the ocean. The summer monsoon, which brings heavy rain, is very important to the farmers because this annual rainfall helps in growing crops. Farmers depend on the rain for the irrigation of their crops. Sometimes rain creates problem also. In nature, there are certain situations that can sometimes create disasters and can pose a threat to humans, animals, and plants. Wind speed and wind direction play an important role in the formation of storms, cyclone, thunderstorms, etc. The instrument used to measure the wind speed is called as anemometer.